The Lexus CT200h has built a reputation as the bulletproof luxury hybrid. Toyota Prius reliability wrapped in a premium Lexus shell. Some model years deliver 250,000 trouble-free miles. Others hide hybrid system and infotainment problems that quietly drain your wallet as the miles climb. In this video, we'll break down the best and worst years of the Lexus CT200h, specifically focusing on reliability, hybrid battery longevity, and long-term value, so you buy the right one and avoid an expensive mistake. We'll start with the years to avoid, then count down to the best CT200h you can buy used today. Let's get started. Coming in at number 3 on our list of years to approach with caution is the 2011 Lexus CT200h, the very first model year. There's a principle smart used car buyers live by: be cautious with any first model year vehicle. The 2011 CT200h is a textbook example. As Lexus's debut compact hybrid, the early production cars carried the typical first-year teething issues. Owners on enthusiast forums and reliability databases reported more complaints about the infotainment interface, early software quirks, and interior trim rattles than later years. The bigger concern in 2026 is age and mileage. A 2011 model is now well over a decade old, which means many examples are crossing the 150,000 to 200,000 mile threshold. At that point, the original 12-volt auxiliary battery and, on higher mileage cars, the hybrid battery itself become real budget considerations. A hybrid battery replacement can run anywhere from a refurbished unit at the lower end to several $1,000s at a dealership. To be clear, this is not an unreliable car. Plenty of 2011s are still running strong. But as the oldest and least refined year, with the highest accumulated mileage, the 2011 sits at the bottom of our buy list unless the price is exceptional and the service history is documented. At number 2 is the 2012 Lexus CT200h. The 2012 carried over almost unchanged from the launch year, which means it inherited many of the same characteristics: a dated infotainment system by today's standards, and the same fundamental concerns that come with an aging early-build hybrid. Here's where you, as a deliberate buyer, need to focus your inspection. On these early cars, watch for 2 things. First, the hybrid warning light. Any illuminated hybrid or check engine warning on a test drive should send you straight to a Toyota or Lexus technician for a hybrid health check before you spend $1. Second, the brakes. The CT200h uses a regenerative braking system, and the brake actuator is a component that, while generally durable, is expensive to replace if it fails, a job that can cost well over $1,000 at a dealership. According to long-term reliability data, the 2012 is a perfectly serviceable car when it's been maintained, but because it offers no meaningful improvement over the 2011 while carrying the same age-related risks, it lands at number 2 on our caution list. And the number 1 year to be most cautious about, surprisingly, is the 2013 Lexus CT200h. Now, the 2013 isn't mechanically worse than its predecessors. In fact, it's fundamentally the same solid hybrid. The reason it tops this list is value. The 2013 sits in an awkward spot. It's the last year before Lexus's significant 2014 refresh, yet sellers often price it close to the newer, better-equipped post-refresh cars. That means you're frequently paying near 2014 money for the older pre-refresh design, the older infotainment, and the dated front-end styling. From a pure value standpoint, which is what this channel is all about, the 2013 is the weakest proposition in the lineup. Why pay almost the same money for the last of the old design when the refresh car is right there? So if a 2013 crosses your path, only consider it if it's priced clearly below the 2014 and newer cars. Otherwise, spend a little more and step up a generation. Which brings us to the years you actually want. Coming in at number 4 on our list of the best years to buy is the 2014 Lexus CT200h. 2014 is the year the CT200h grew up. This was the mid-cycle refresh, and it brought the bolder Lexus spindle grille, refreshed front and rear styling, suspension tuning improvements for a more composed ride, and updates to the interior and infotainment. The result is a car that looks and feels noticeably more modern than the 2011 through 2013 models, for often very similar used pricing. With its proven hybrid drivetrain and the refresh improvements, the 2014 represents the entry point into the better era of the CT200h. It's the smart value pick. You get the updated design and refinements without paying top of market for the final years. For a shopper on a tighter budget who still wants the post-refresh car, this is the one to target. At number 3 is the 2015 Lexus CT200h. The 2015 builds directly on the refreshed platform with another year of quiet refinement and, importantly, a year less wear than the 2014. By this point in the production run, the early software and interface quirks had been sorted, and the car had settled into the dependable, well-screwed-together luxury hybrid that earned its reputation. According to reliability assessments from sources like Consumer Reports and J.D. Power, the later CT200h model years consistently earned strong dependability marks. The 2015 sits comfortably in that group. With high reliability ratings and a comfortable, refined interior, it remains a popular choice for those looking for a dependable, used luxury hybrid that won't surprise them with repair bills. Coming in at number 2 is the 2016 Lexus CT200h. The 2016 is where the CT200h reaches near peak form. It carries all the post-refresh improvements, the mature and debugged infotainment, and the full benefit of Lexus's reputation for build quality, paired with a model year that's recent enough to find with reasonable mileage, and often remaining service records. On the safety front, the CT200h consistently performed well in crash testing during this era, and Lexus's standard safety equipment makes it a sensible choice for a daily commuter. For the buyer who wants one of the newest, most refined examples without stepping into the very last and typically priciest model year, the 2016 is an outstanding balance of price, condition, and peace of mind. And the number 1 best year of the Lexus CT200h is the final year, the 2017. The 2017 represents the pinnacle of everything Lexus learned over the model's 7-year run. It's the last and most refined CT200h ever built. Every improvement from the refresh, every year of incremental quality control, and the lowest accumulated age and mileage of any year in the lineup. Being the final model year, well-kept 2017s also tend to hold their value, which protects your investment if you ever decide to sell. For those shopping used, the 2016 and 2017 model years are widely considered the most reliable and most desirable CT200h years of the entire run. The 2017 specifically is the best CT200h to buy, representing the peak of the car's commitment to reliability, efficiency, and refined luxury value. So, here's the bottom line. Whichever year you choose, always get a pre-purchase hybrid health inspection from a Toyota or Lexus technician, and prioritize a documented service history over a low price. Which Lexus CT200h do you own or are you considering, and how has it been for you? Your experience might help another buyer make the right choice.